My pleasure to host the managing partner of TPsolution in our Forbes studio. Well, at the same time, I want all our viewers and followers to be aware that you are contributing writer of Forbes Georgia, and it's my pleasure to host you for the checkpoints.
Hello, Georgi. Thank you for the invitation, and it is my pleasure to be here as well.
Thank you, Gela. And you know, we are following all your initiatives and all your op-eds, other articles, surveys, what TPsolution, you personally are covering. And due to your personal involvement, knowledge and background, we are very much interested in your opinion on the new initiative coming from the Georgian government, especially from the Ministry of Economy, regarding allowing international freelancers to enter our country and remotely work from here.
Currently, many freelancers living in Georgia, and they entered the country with visa-free regime. Mm-hmm. They stay here as tourists and working remotely, but they do not have much problem about visa permission. However, that project will be still beneficial for our country, because it is main reason why it will be beneficial is that it is a good marketing material.
For Georgia? For Georgia. But what about freelancers themselves, yes. Gela? Why Georgia is attractive for them?
Yes, first of all, I think in this situation, it's COVID-safe country, relatively COVID-safe country, and I think freelancers now are looking for a place which is safer. And in addition, we can offer much more than safety, which is low costs. They are really looking for low-cost countries to cut their expenses, good social life, nice environment. In addition to it, we offer them good food, great wine, and weather also is important. So I think we have enough to satisfy all their main needs.
I'm going back to the very first question. I'm sorry for the interruption, but I also need to know what benefits our country should expect from this decision, and do you consider these freelancers as potential investors for Georgia?
We will make our country more popular for free, because it sounds very good. For example, magazine already published in some other international newspapers, and I'm pretty confident that others also will do. So besides that, this is long-term tourism benefits. They earn money abroad, they spend money in Georgia, so for a long time, so that's benefit for us. But regarding investment, I think we should categorize freelancers, give them subcategories. Typical freelancers earn medium salary, let's say Western medium salary, and
which is quite high for Georgia.
Yes, yeah. And they try to go to cheaper countries to make more savings. So those people have some saving, but it's not enough for typically classic investments. They use it for traveling, or maybe maximum, if they feel very comfortable, they can buy one apartment. But under this term freelancer, we can also consider other group of people who earn much more money. They are also self-employed. They work remotely. For them, it does not matter from where they work. And they have hundreds of thousands of USD turnovers annually. So those people have a lot of free financial resources, and of course they don't want to save at home, they want to use it, invest it to make more money. So if they come here, besides to long-term tourism, they will try to look for opportunities to invest. And of course Georgia will be #1 alternative for them, because it will be more convenient to invest where they live. So
but you're also considering that these freelancers, up to your description, they will definitely have some followers, which is already good impact and engagement for our existing investment climate.
Followers?
Followers, I mean those who will be aware that those are working from Georgia. Right now it's quite difficult to be aware from where Georgi or Gela were working from, because who knows, the tasks are done, contracts are fulfilled. I'm talking about the attractiveness of Georgia which might be distributed through others, for those whom I'm considering as followers of this potential.
This is a very good point, because they make they make Georgia more popular. They try to advertise Georgia to their business partners, for example, offer our opportunities, because it's in their interest as well. Also, what I should mention is that, in my opinion, I believe that they will bring some knowledge as well. Besides to some financial benefits we are expecting, they are knowledge intense. We are involved in knowledge intensive business. They are professional in their field, so there is a chance that they will share this knowledge to our citizens.
Gela, based on your observation, what factors might be most interesting for potential investors in Georgia? Let's go beyond and above in freelancing.
Generally, we can offer them very good and beneficial tax regimes for many of them, not all, but for itself, tax rates are not very high, but besides tax rates, we have some good regimes.
And you still consider Georgian taxation system as the most attractive and with huge advantages within the region and worldwide?
I think it's one of our advantages, and I can explain why.
Please go ahead.
We have 15% corporate income tax rate, which is not high, but which is medium.
But it's not the lowest.
It's not lowest. However, our corporate tax regime is different from majority of other jurisdictions,
I agree.
Which is so-called Estonian model. You don't pay a corporate income tax annual basis. You pay only after you distribute dividends. But if a company wants to grow up and they want to reinvest their profit, they pay nothing, because reinvested profit is not taxable by corporate income tax. For some group of companies, it is like offshore. In addition to it, we have 1% taxation for natural persons, under $500,000 Georgian lari, which is perfect for freelancers or other entrepreneurs. Not all category falls under this clause, but many of them will enjoy this benefit. We have zero taxation. We have a so-called territorial taxation for natural persons. It means that they are not taxed on foreign source income. For example, if a Georgian resident foreigner trades for stocks abroad and they receive dividend, interest or capital gain from abroad, they are not taxed in Georgia. We have tax treaty network with 56 countries, which is quite huge for our such developing countries like Georgia. So it is additional protection for them. So besides that, free industrial zones, which offer zero taxation exemption for many activities, but there are some problems here for services. It sometimes doesn't apply, but for many type of business, it could be applicable. We have so-called virtual zone persons, which are for IT companies who are providing IT service abroad. They are exempted from corporate income tax. They don't pay VAT, etc. So it's very beneficial system for them. We have some additional international trade company for re-exporting companies, etc. So we have regimes which could be very beneficial for some group of companies, not all. But besides that, we have such a good tax system, corporate income tax system, which I'm sure will be very attractive for many companies. Yes.
Just before moving to my final question, just after you, we're going to interview David Ebralidze, who is the CEO of Free Economic Zone, and he will definitely be speaking about challenges you mentioned with Free Economic Zone. But okay, I got regarding your attitude as an investment expert, but as a professional tax expert, do you consider the crucial role of the existing tax system anywhere, but we're talking about Georgia, that it's like a breaking point, it's a real checkpoint for the investor, together with legal system, together with criminality and other criteria to make the final decision?
It depends on type of investors. For example, I can tell you one example. We are quite successful in textile industry now. Some companies coming, but what is my observation? They come for low wages. For example, low wages in this industry is 3-4 times less, as I know, than in Turkey in the same industry. So, but mostly Turkish companies come, not British companies or American companies. We need to show the world that, okay, we are stable, we protect your rights. So if and the most important barrier we have is that people don't know enough about us. That's also a
still
big
awareness, Gela?
Yes, I think that, because I can tell you one example. I was studying in Vienna, and I had more than 50 colleagues who are professional tax lawyers, and more than probably 30-40 professors who are also practitioner lawyers in taxation. So only one FM knew about our new corporate income tax system. Everyone knew about Estonia, but no one knew about Georgia.
You're talking about awareness of our advantages within the tax system.
Right. Yes,
not as a country.
In the tax system, low regulation, like low bureaucracy, easier regulations. What we have advantage compared to developed countries.
Yeah.
I don't talk now specifically about stability or
competitive advantages of our institutions.
Yes, I think it really lacks awareness.
Thank you so much for being with us. It was very interesting. And good luck to TP Solutions, and thank you for being and contributing to Forbes Georgia.
Thank you too. Thank you very much.